Hey guys, so today I'm doing a video that's kind of similar to one I did back in July, but this one is even worse. So back in July, I actually did a video showing you the smallest hamster cage I have ever seen. It was one I found on Amazon. It had right around 50 square inches of floor space, which is absolutely ridiculous. I just can't believe people actually sell those cages, and unfortunately some hamsters do have to live in those. But today I actually found a cage that makes that one look big. So once again, I found this cage on Amazon and I was dumb enough to spend my money on it. I know I got some comments on the last video saying I shouldn't buy it because it's just helping support these companies. Honestly, I feel like me spending a little bit of money on this cage and showing everyone else just how awful it is, hopefully so more people don't buy it, is worth it. So today that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be showing you literally the smallest hamster cage in the world. So you've actually seen this cage in one of my videos previously. It was when I showed, I think it was 5 really bad hamster cages, but I just showed those online and talked about them. This was actually the worst cage on that list, but I actually found it on Amazon, so I went ahead and got it. When I posted that video, a lot of people said, oh, obviously the company doesn't mean for a hamster to live in this cage full time. Obviously it's a travel cage. People were just making a lot of excuses for it. So I did make sure to get the actual description off of Amazon. So I actually have it up here on my phone, and it says it's fit for a small hamster such as a robo, a dwarf, or a winter white. So according to this, it is just for a full-time cage. It's not meant for travel or anything. It does say, note, if your hamster enjoys a bigger cage, you can remove the middle layer. So if you want to torture your hamster, but not quite as quick, if you want to make it a little bit longer of a process, just remove the second layer. But I thought the description was pretty crazy on here. It says the expanded 2-level habitat provides your small pet with plenty of room to play, climb, and roam. The habitat features 2 levels of living space and a removable petting zone for instant interaction. But it does come with a food dish and a water bottle, so ooh. So the last of this description just says, the durable cage features a complete unobstructed view of your pet while providing a safe and comfortable home to keep any hamster and pet owner happy and entertained for hours. Honestly, if you even looked at this cage and thought it was a good idea, please do like 4 years more research before getting a hamster. I know some people get mad at my videos because they think I come across as judgy or stuck up. And yes, I do know that not everyone can go out and buy a huge tank like a 40-gallon breeder or an IKEA detolf. But bin cages, bin cages, bin cages. I used bin cages all throughout college when I didn't have that much money. You can get a bin for super cheap, like around $10 or $15, and you can make an awesome cage. So honestly, there's no excuse for a cage like this to be used. Unless you're gonna use it just like as a hideout inside of a cage. I actually think that's what I'm going to do with this cage after the video. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are sick of me just rambling on. Someone has probably already left the timestamp down in the comments to tell you when you can actually see the cage. So here it is. This is the smallest cage I have ever seen. I cannot believe any company, I know companies are just out there to make money, they're trying to make a quick dollar, but honestly, who in their right mind would think you could put any living creature in here? On Amazon, I'm pretty sure it said this cage was like 8 inches, a little over 8 inches across. But when you actually measure the floor space, which I did before I started this video, the diameter of this on the bottom where the hamster would actually live is about 6.5 inches. So this cage, I thought the other one was bad at 50 square inches of floor space. This cage has right around 33 inches of floor space. If you are new to hamsters, most people online recommend about 450 square inches of floor space, which some people think is a little big, but honestly, hamsters are so active and they're much happier and healthier and something like that. But I believe that everyone can agree that 33 square inches is ridiculous. So this cage does come with everything you need. Like it said, it has a little slide. It doesn't have a wheel, but there's no way you could fit any type of wheel in here. It has a food bowl. It does have a second level with a little hut up there. It has a water bottle. So I guess if you just need everything to torture a hamster, this would probably be a good idea to get. But seriously, please don't waste your money on this cage. I already did just to show you guys. I do have to say though, the quality of build actually isn't that bad. As most of you know if you watch my channel, I hate critter trail cages. They're tiny, they're hard to clean, they're cheap. I actually think this has a better build quality than a critter trail. But seriously, this thing makes a critter trail look like a mansion. So in my last video I did where I was showing you a tiny cage, I actually got Matilda out and put her in it just to show you how small it was. Honestly, with this cage, I'm not even going to do that. With the other cage, she was fine in it for like 2 or 3 minutes. I don't even want to put her in here and shut the door though, because I feel like that is even too long. So I'm not going to put her in, but you guys I'm sure can tell just how tiny this is. It's literally like the size of my head. So there you go. That is the video of the smallest hamster cage in the world. As far as I know, I definitely have not seen anything smaller than this that was meant to be a full-time cage. If you have seen anything smaller, let me know down in the comments where you saw it and how itty bitty it was. I just can't imagine anything being smaller than this. Like I briefly mentioned earlier, I'm probably just going to use this as a hideout for Matilda. I'll probably just take everything out of it and remove the door, and this is going to make a perfect size hide because Matilda is a Syrian, so she's a little bigger, and this isn't even going to take up a fraction of her actual cage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit weird, but hopefully it was kind of fun to watch something different. If you did like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.